go. So this morning's class, I want us to really focus on presence and just to really be fully present in this moment. Let's close our eyes and drop in. And we already know this. It's always great to be reminded our life happens here in the present moment. The past is remembering, the future is planning. And so here, now, in this present moment, this is where our life manifests. Really nice flowing sequence this morning. I'm going to start with a bit of Ego Eradicator. So Ego Eradicator, breath of fire. As you exhale, navel draws in, breathing out through the nose. So arms reach up, draw the tips of the fingers towards the base of the fingers. Towards each other. Relax your shoulders a little bit, eye gaze closed, and breath of fire. You stage, take a breath, and find the pace for your breath of fire. If you're on the first few days of your menstrual cycle, it's recommended you just do a really deep breath. See, can you have this feeling of effortlessness with the breath? So it's this, like a pendulum drawing in and out. And see, can you make it so that it's not forceful, it's just kind of happening. Eye gaze to the center of your forehead. Nearly there, last 20 seconds. You're taking, not close. Okay, inhale. Bring your fingers together. Your fingers towards the ceiling. Squeeze the floor. Pause, hold. And then the exhale, release the hands down. Bring your palms to rest on your thighs and just tune in. Okay, thank you. just take a moment here. Very nice. And so now open your eyes. And as you inhale, reach your arms up overhead. As you exhale, right hand comes to the floor and the left arm reaches over. We're going to move with the breath today. Inhale back to center, reach both arms up. I'm going to twist to that right side. So the left hand comes to your right knee, right hand behind you, and rotate. Inhale, both arms back up. And then exhale, hands to your knees. No rush. Inhale, arch. So like a cat-cow in seated. Exhaling round. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm reaches over. Inhale back to center, reach both arms up. And then exhale, take the twist. So right hand to your left knee, left hand behind, and revolve. Inhale back to center, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to your knees. Inhaling, arch. Exhaling, round. Let's do one more round each side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, one hand down, the other hand reaches. Inhale, back to center, reach the arms, get length, fill up. Make each breath be its full breath. Exhale, revolve. Feel the rotation. So really being present with what is. Inhale, reach both arms up. And then exhale, lean to the other side. Inhale to center, reach. And exhaling, revolve. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, hands to your thighs. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Very briefly, let's just remind ourselves of our alignment last week. So both arms forward, okay? And I want you to rotate from inside in this ball and socket joint of the shoulder and rotate the arm out. So external rotation from inside in the ball and socket. So it's not just your hands. So rotate, opening across the collarbones. And now keep that rotation all up here in your back, in your collarbones, in your shoulder blades, in your inside in your ball and socket. And now just turn your hands back. So that is your alignment in down dog. Okay, we got it. Lovely. Let's come around to all fours. Is your alignment also here? So feel that the arm bones rotating. Inhaling, arch. Exhaling, round. Inhaling, arch. Exhaling, round. And I want you to also now this morning, the second thing we're going to work on is isometric contraction. So I want you to think of as if the hands are pushing into the floor, but as if they're trying to pull backwards towards your knees. So you have that external rotation and now pull with the hands and back into your arching. And you can feel there's much more muscular recruitment and round. One more. Inhaling, arch. Exhaling, round. Tuck your toes, push back into down dog. Take 2 breaths here. So feel that the triceps are wrapping towards the floor. It's the exact rotation we just did, the external rotation. And then I want you to think of the hands really gripping onto the mat. And as if they're trying to ever so slightly, not too much, they're ever so slightly trying to pull towards your feet. Relax the neck.
Really nice. And now walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway, lift your heart. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, reach, come all the way up. Exhaling, hands to heart. And let's go through 2 rounds of sun salutations. Inhale, reach up. Exhaling, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, right foot back, right knee down. Inhale, reach up. Moving on your breath. Exhale, hands down and step back to plank. Take a full inhale here. Feel that external rotation in your arms. And then exhale, knees down and come all the way down. Firm your feet, toes pointing back. Inhale, lift up and feel your palms pulling back. So your palms are pulling back, your elbows are drawing in, your collarbones are wide as you lift. And then tuck your toes, exhale into down dog. Inhaling here. And a long exhale here. Left knee down, right foot forward between your hands. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left foot joins the right, top of your mat, folding in. Inhale, halfway. As you exhale, fold in. Let all the air out. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Let's do another one, left side. Inhale, reach. Exhaling, fold forwards. Inhaling, halfway. Exhale, left foot back, left knee down. Inhaling, reach up, full breath. Exhaling, hands down, step back and lower all the way to the floor. Elbows in. Firm your feet. And again, that action, trying to pull your hands back towards your hips, elbows in. Lift up as you inhale. And as you exhale, tuck your toes, push back into down dog. Inhale here. And exhale here. Right knee down, left foot forward between your hands. Inhaling, reach up. Exhale, both hands to the floor, right foot joins the left. Top of your mat, folding in. Inhale all the way up, reach up. Exhaling, hands to heart. So feet together or hip distance apart. Let's bend down into chair pose. So sitting bones back and then ever so slightly tuck the tailbone under, pubic bone draws up, reach in the arms. Palms are facing towards each other. The triceps wrapping towards the wall in front of you. And now very carefully interlace the hands behind your back and reach the knuckles away, open in the chest. Maybe look up or look straight ahead. Sink a little lower. And now very carefully we're going to step onto the right leg and bend the left knee. And we're going to come into warrior 3, right? So left leg goes straight back. It's a balancing pose. The heel goes towards the floor, the wall behind you. And you can keep a little bend in that right knee, no problem. Lift the chest. So warrior 3, we're not so much folding forward. The chest is opening. Really nice. And now very carefully, with control, left foot comes to the floor. Really nice. So in crescent pose, let's reach the arms up. As you exhale, sink in, right knee forward, left hip forward, right outer hip draws in. And let's take a revolved crescent here. So left arm forward and right arm back. That's it. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, sink in. And now bring that right hand either to your back or to your left thigh and bring the left hand up. So today, creating lots of space, a bunch of standing poses. We really create space in the torso, lengthening. And breathe, reach. Very nice. Let's come into warrior two. So ground the back foot and open into warrior two. And here in warrior two, I want you to imagine that front heel is pulling a little bit back towards the back heel. So similar to when we were pulling the hands back in cobra, that activation, that drawing in towards the center. And now reverse warrior, left hand down, right arm reaches. And now let's go through vinyasa. Both hands down, step back into plank. Elbows drawing in. Take an inhale. And then exhale, either halfway, all the way, knees or no knees. Inhaling up dog or cobra. And then exhale back into down dog. Let's take 2 breaths here. Inhaling. And exhaling. Just here now with your breath. Inhaling. And exhaling. Bend your knees. Walk, step, or hop. Top of your mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up. And as you exhale, sink into chair pose. So tuck that tailbone, pubic bone lifts towards the heart, reach in the arms, squeeze the knees together, maybe sink a little lower. And now let's interlace the hands behind our back, knuckles reaching back, chest open. And then very carefully, chest starts folding forward, but keeping the chest open. And then very carefully, right knee bends, right knee bends. And then carefully step the right foot so you're back into warrior three. So the heel is pointing towards the wall behind you. Little bend in that standing leg helps with the balance. And really think the right hip, right knee, right toes, all facing the floor. Open in the chest. Really great. And now step right foot to the back of your mat and come up into crescent pose. And reach, sink into that front knee, right hip forward, left hip back. And let's take the revolved version. So right arm forward, left arm back. And breathe, reach. And let's put that left hand either onto your thigh or onto your lower back, whatever works. And then the right arm reaches. And breathe here. Really nice. Open up, warrior two. Sinking down. And again, I want you to think of that front heel drawing towards the back heel. Open across in the chest. And reverse warrior, left arm up and reach it back. Maybe close your eyes. Shoulders away from the ears. Breath by breath. Really nice, both hands down. Step back and lower. Inhaling up dog or cobra. exhaling back into down dog. Take a full inhale here. And a long exhale here. Really nice. So I'm going to do it by the mat. So here I want you to drop your right knee to the floor. Really nice. And then kickstand your right foot off the mat. So you're in a long, and reach the top arm up and the top leg up. So the right foot is behind you to help with balance. Open across the chest. Yeah, so we're in a supported side plank. That's it. So right hand is down, right knee is down, left leg is lifted, and flex the left foot, right? So the heel is flexed, heel pointing away from you, arm is open. Really nice, breathe here. And now think of engaging in the core. So navel to spine. And let's hold on to the left foot here. So reach down and hold on to the left foot. And if you can, hold on to the big toe side of the foot, so the inside of the foot, and then resist. So the foot is going to push into the hand, and that's going to open in the chest. And then I want you to engage the core. So you have this opening and then stability at the same time. That's it, breathing. See, can you draw that left thigh back a little bit further? Yeah, lovely. Really nice. And let's release that nice and carefully back into your supported plank. And now keep that left leg up, left hand to the floor. And now the left, you're on all fours with the left leg extended. And I want you to extend the right arm. So draw the navel in, nice stability. You can flex that foot. We're going to airplane. So right arm out to the side, left leg to the side, hold and breathe. A little bit of wobble is normal. Engage the core. Really nice. Come back to center. So right arm extending, left leg extending, and let's take that right hand to hold on to the left foot. And again, let's aim to hold the big toe so that the big toe is in the palm of the hand, and then lift up. So again, the resistance. That left foot is resisting the hold, so it's pushing into the right hand. The right hand is pulling. So you have this lovely opening in the chest, and then engage the core stability. 2 more breaths here. See, can you lift that left thigh a little bit more? Excellent. And release down. Both hands and knees down. Tuck your toes and come into plank. Take a full inhale. And exhale. Knees down. No knees. Come halfway all the way. Inhale, coming up into up dog or cobra. And exhale back into down dog. Take a full inhale. And a long exhale. And then bend the knees and walk, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up. Exhaling, hands, heart. So left foot comes in for tree pose. So tree pose, you can have it on the inside of the ankle. It's the rotation inside in the thigh. You can have it on the shin, or you can have it up onto the inner thigh, right? Whichever works. So the key with tree pose is balancing, breathing, and steady eye gaze. If you have a wall beside you, all the better. And if you can, you reach the arms up. And you remember that dynamic. So the right thigh is strong. The left foot is pushing into the right thigh. And the right thigh is resisting it. Shoulders relaxed. Palms facing each other. And then if your balance supports it, let's take an extension here. So left hand to your left knee. And then the right arm reaches up and over. And 2 breaths here. Notice the standing leg. That right foot's moving the whole time, creating balance, supporting. Really nice. Come back up. Both arms are reaching up. And let's take the left leg and extend it straight forwards. So the heel is pointing straight forward. And then here, engage your core. So you don't want to drop back into your lower back. You want to stay uplifted. And again, those triceps wrapping to the front of the room. Really creates heat. That's it. One more breath. And now we're going to come into warrior three again. So left leg now goes all the way back. Standing pose. And let's bring the arms out wide. Really nice. And so inhale as you wide. And then exhale, bring your hands to prayer at your forehead. So like you have wings. Now really strong in that standing leg. And think of the heel pointing back. Inhale, open out. So the elbows widen, the arms widen, the chest opens. And then exhale, round. Hands to your forehead. Let's do two more. Inhale. If it feels like too much adding the arms, just leave them out. And you can leave them so your hands are in prayer, or you can reach them back. Otherwise, we'll do one more. Inhale, open. And exhale. Reach the arms back just for one more breath. Stay here, inhaling. And then very carefully, let's exhale, come back into crescent pose. So the left toes come to the floor and reach the arms up. Yeah, that's it. Great job. Sink into the front knee, left hip forward, right hip back. And breathe. And again, think of that dynamic, the front heel ever so slightly pulling back, and you can feel how that really activates in the legs. And now let's come into warrior two. Really nice, reach the arms, open in the chest. And now shorten your stride a little bit, so heel toe your back foot in. We're going to come into triangle pose, so straighten your legs. Inhale, right arm reaches. And then as you exhale, extend the right arm, left hip back, and the right hand comes down either to the shin, the foot, or the floor. And maybe look up or continue looking down, but think of really opening in the chest. So top hand actively reaching up. And we're going to come into half moon, so another balancing one. So left hand to your waist, bend your front knee. Right hand steps forward of the right foot. And then very slowly, you may start with the left foot on the floor. And I would suggest keep looking down. That left foot is flexed. The toes are pointing off to the left. If you wish, you can extend the left arm up and engage the core. Breathe. Very good. One last breath. Left hand to your waist. Carefully bend the knee. Come back into warrior two. And let's take a reverse warrior. So right arm up. Maybe you can feel the sense of space, of length that you've created this morning already. Full deep breaths. Really nice. And now let's cartwheel both hands down either side of the front foot and step back into plank. Take an inhale, exhaling lower. Inhaling up dog or cobra. And exhale back into down dog. Take a full inhale here. And a long exhale. Externally rotating the arms. And breathe. Tune in. And now when you're ready, bend your knees and walk, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale halfway. Exhaling, fold. Let's come into chair pose. Bend your knees, reach the arms. And let's take a twist. So left elbow outside the right knee. Make sure both knees stay together. And you also have the option of the lower arm can come outside that right knee. Right hand to your waist, or the two hands together. And breathe. So twisting. As you exhale, perhaps push that top hand a little bit more into the bottom hand. Last one in the sequence here. Bend your left knee. So the left foot lifts up, flamingo. And then step the left foot back. Really working our balance this morning, right? So in a twisted low high lunge. Let's do one more breath. As you exhale, twist. Really nice. Both hands down and step back into plank. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, left knee down. I'm going to twist the other side so I'm facing you. So left knee down, left hand down, right leg long. Let's go the other side. Right arm reaches up and then the right leg lifts up. That's it. So lots of opening in the chest. Lots of really strong standing balancing poses. And steady breath. Really nice. Open the chest and engage the core. Feel the navel drawing in. And then let's take the bind. So right hand now reaches for that right foot. And either the baby toe or the big toe side. The big toe side allows for that external rotation in the shoulder. And now resist it. So the right foot pushes into the left hand like it's trying to get away from the hand. And the right hand holds it. So you're opening in the chest, stretching in the front of that right thigh. And now engage the core. So nice stability. Really nice. And breathe. Great job. Excellent. Take your time. Carefully release that right foot leg. And the right arm extends straight up. Super. Now bring the right hand down. And now the right toes face the floor. And extend the left arm. So you're in bird dog. Left arm extended, right leg. And so it's wobbly. Engage the core. Balance again. It's so wonderful to work on our balance. And now let's go out to the side for airplane. So right leg out to the side, left arm to the side. Let's do 2 more breaths here. Carefully coming back to center. So right leg extended, left leg extended. Left arm reaches back to hold on to that right leg. And again, if you can, hold the big toe side. So the big toe mound is in the palm of your hand, and then lift. So that right thigh lifts and it resists the hold. So it's that concept of the isometric contraction that you can just kind of rest here, or you can push so that the leg resists it, and you can feel there's much more recruitment of the muscles. And so it's more challenging. You're working more on the tendons, the connective tissue, and then work the core for balance. Really nice. Let's release. Left hand down, come into plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower. Let's come all the way to the floor. Toes pointing back, legs active, and then pull with the hands. So the hands don't move. It's like your wrists are trying to pull back and lift the chest, elbows in. Really nice. Exhale into down dog. Take an inhale and long exhale. Bend your knees, walk, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. No rush. Inhale all the way up, reach up. Exhaling, hands to heart. So right foot into tree this time. So draw the right foot wherever it works for you. So on the ankle, on the shin, we avoid the knee joint. And it's that 90-degree angle, so the right knee is out, straight out to the side. Sometimes it's closed, right? If the foot is slipping, it could be because of close. And if that's the case, definitely bring the foot down lower and just focus on that external rotation in the right thigh. And then carefully reach the arms up. And so we don't want to drop into this left hip. So left hip draws in. And there's a wrapping action. So you would think of the tailbone drawing down, the pubic bone drawing up. And this creates this nice alignment in the pelvis where your outside glutes are active and they're supporting the stance. So it's real sense in the pelvis, the stability, the foot is moving constantly, right? And now right hand to your thigh. If this is available, if it's too wobbly, leave the hands up. And if it's comfortable, left arm overhead. And now coming back to center, reach both arms up. And now extend that right leg long. Relax the shoulders. Lift in the chest, flex the foot. That's it. And now very carefully, we're coming to that warrior three, right? The last side. So right leg extends back. And then opening the arms as you inhale. And then as you exhale, round hands to your forehead. Also the option, just keep the arms reaching back if it feels like too much to add the extra breathing. And so the toes, the knee and the hip of the right leg all facing the floor. And now lift the chest. Let's all reach our arms back. Lift the chest as you lean forwards. And now very carefully, with control, we'll come into crescent pose. So the right foot comes to the floor and we'll reach the arms up. And then from here, let's come into warrior two. Really nice left knee bends and go low. And then that, now it's very subtle, but that feeling just slightly of that left heel drawing towards the right heel. And you just feel it, inner thighs, adductors active. Let's take a reverse warrior while we're here, left arm over. And now carefully back into warrior two. Shorten your stride, we'll come into triangle, so straighten the front leg. Inhale, left arm reaches, and then exhale, left hand down. Reach the right arm straight up. And either look down or look up, but really think of that right shoulder drawing back. Top arm reaching towards the ceiling. And let's take half moon. So right hand to your waist, bend the front knee. And then the left hand forward. About a foot forward of your left foot. And now turn your right toes towards the wall to the right. Breathe. Last breath here. See, can you relax in the shoulders? And now let's come into warrior two. So focus on nice, steady, controlled return. Right foot to the floor. Left knee bends. Reverse warrior. Inhaling, reach. And then exhale, hands down, step back. And let's go through vinyasa. Let's go all the way to the floor. Toes pointing back, knees lifted. Pull the arms back, so the hands rather. So like you're trying to pull the hands back towards your hips and then lift up. And as you exhale, tuck your toes and push back into down dog. Take a full inhale and a long exhale. Drop your knees and let's come lying on our back. Really nice. So bend your knees and then carefully come up into bridge pose. Interlace your hands beneath your back. Draw your upper arm bones in underneath. Push into the big toe mound of your feet. Think of your knees extending away from your hips and lift your thighs. Chest towards the chin, back of the neck is long. Close your eyes. Again, check the big toe mounds are pushing into the floor, so the instep of your feet are active. One more breath here. And now slowly, slowly coming all the way down. Really nice, feet wide, toes pointing out. Let both knees go to the right. Right foot rests on your left thigh. If that feels like too much, just leave the right foot down. Left arm overhead. And then switch. So take the right foot off, bring the legs back up, bring the left hand down. And now both knees to the left. Left hand leg on the right knee, or leave it on the floor. See what suits you. Right arm overhead. Left hand rests on your inner left thigh. And breathe. The invitation to go inside. Left foot off, the right thigh, legs back together, and now extend the legs long. Palms facing up. If you want to pop something over your eyes for these few moments, please do. Feel your eyes sinking back towards the back of your head. Feel your face relax. All your masks fall away. Notice how the muscles in the face are directly linked into the brain. When we relax our face, our jaw has a wonderful effect through the whole brain, but also through the whole body. Feel your shoulders relax. Having the sense that your body is now integrating, absorbing the effects of your movement. And creating that lovely balance. So we enliven the energy, so we definitely are alert. There's a feeling of aliveness, but it's coherent, so it's nice and steady. It's not fragmented. Our mind isn't racing everywhere with this enlivened energy. But rather we have this alert awareness. We're here with ourselves. Take a deep breath. Draw your knees into your chest. And let's come up to sit just a second. And close your eyes. And take a moment, just a moment, to be grateful. So perhaps think of circumstances in your life
or people or both that you're particularly grateful for. Thanks so much for joining me this morning for practice. And namaste. I hope you have a great day. Thanks so much. If you have time and you'd like to lie for another minute, please.